Well, right there, set it properly. 2 bucks from you. Okay.
I don't think my lungs were designed to operate in these temperatures.
Oh, I got a void staff.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's awesome. It shoots a big ball of crap.
Minimize
yeah,
damage as
yeah.
much as possible.
I had one once, but it's too low level for me to. I tried the trauma staff because I got an Emperor's gift that was the right kind of level.
The trauma staff's okay.
Yeah, it's
It
not
puts a
as
little
bad as
circle on
people
the.
made
It
it
puts it.
out to be.
Yeah, you put a little circle on the ground, a big explosion, right?
Yeah,
Th- Yeah,
I've seen that plenty in Vermintide.
it's it's okay. It's not the staff I would choose. The flame staff or the void strike staff are the two that I would choose. But I've got a dang super fast fire rate, 90 rounds in a clip, uh, las gun that is
Mhm.
just rips things to shreds.
Yeah, the Recon last gun, is that it? Yeah, I've tried those. I feature that in a video that I put out that had this really big fight at the end of the supply train one, and that everybody
Mm-hmm.
did their job beautifully, and it was just 3 minutes of glorious chaos.
Dang.
I'm gonna make the 3 minutes separate in its own video, but it's I made a 1 minute short out of it so far, which is good, but I can get even more out of it.
What character are you gonna work on?
I sense a demon host.
I am not. I mean, I am right with my Psyker just because I had been, but I'm not sure what I'll do beyond that.
I'll need the opening note, but I wouldn't be averse to some music. I don't want to die here. It'll be embarrassing. I sense a blade soul.
Gotta try and dodge the demon host. We woke the demon host, but there was not much we were for it.
Tutti, you're bleeding out.
Initiating crowd control.
Emperor, end this irksome foe.
Shot one.
Its proximity, there really just wasn't much room to move around to.
That we even categorize abhumans as such is abhorrent.
Yeah, still these people. It's like the one that we had with when I was doing our history thing.
Amoral and short-sighted.
I am going to have that. It's like how people proved medieval suits of armor against. Excuse me. No, actually, it was the medieval suits of armor against crossbows. or stuff like that. The Viscera is going to be Demon Hose proofed.
Mm. Might be getting close towards the end. We already got 3 scriptures. Killing some infestation.
I've heard that you can only get one of those per area.
Wake. Small food machine spirit. Alright. Cool.
The overseer's office is not far. Follow the conveyor.
That barrel's going to explode! If you think the heretics' words are bad, you should hear their thoughts. I'm trying not to, sibling. Most unpleasant.
Look, I'll grab it. Somebody found a mini pack on this end.
Careful! Sniper!
We got 2 preachers and a sharpshooter and me as a psyker.
Yeah.
It's an okay team. We worked pretty well together. We all knew what we were doing.
Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to use my ogre. And, I don't know if you're familiar with a YouTuber, called, I start doing a situation now. Real Asian Robot.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
What is his content usually?
Lately it's Darktide. So he does a lot of streams. Now the thing is that he had an open one and he's not used to playing open. I was watching to see how, like, he was talking about the Oberyn meta of them being undertuned and whatever, and not feeling as powerful as they should in lore, and you know, the huge. And I was like, well, he was talking about staggering the Beast of Nurgle. I went onto his stream to comment, but he wasn't talking about the usual there. He was talking about like using a bully club special. You guys need more than me.
I do find the tech priest rather curious, I must admit. Off now.
So he was talking about, yeah, using.
Ain't exactly human, is she? I simply think we need to watch her.
Thanks, and I do have my medical points, so just call it if you need it.
Stairs, that way!
Yeah, so I wanted to test doing it with just, you know, normal Ogren Stagger. If you could do a Beast of Nurgle with that. You know, possibly, but, I mean, I looked at the level of the character he had when he was done his run. Level 6. He had a power maul at level 6. I am jealous, but, you know, I've got a level 30 Ogren I haven't had to drop, but I've been playing it. So I want to play it more and see if I can get to drop. I've got like a huge surplus of money with it.
You said that's the power mace he's got?
I mean, he's got the power mace for a level 6 ogre.
I've never even seen a power mace
Yeah,
at all,
yeah.
so...
And the thing is, basically, that he doesn't feel that the ogre is powerful. I'm like, what character is powerful in this game at level 6?
Yeah, there's none.
I mean,
that's
ogre
it.
might be, you know, better than some,
Oh, you think I fight with you?
but I feel there's a bit of convenient memory going on or something.
Try to ignore the heat. We must push on to coolant control. Precision fire.
I'm finding that the Quell on the Move one feat is pretty good.
Speaking of feats for the Psyker, I just don't know. I just don't know exactly, like, I'm kind of on what feat I want to do when I get to 25. I'm at
Right.
22 and 3/4.
That's where it starts really coming together with Sprite.
Yeah. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do. I think I'm really tossed up between two of them. I don't really care about holding 6 warp cards. I just don't.
Right.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
right.
it's great. It's a little bit of damage buff, but I just don't care. The other choice I have is the Kinetic Overload, which, while your maximum warp charges gain warp charge, instead apply 4 stacks of Soul Blaze to nearby
Oh, yeah.
enemies, prioritize enemies. So, technically, you know, if I'm getting 4, which I also have another one that says whenever an ally in coherency kills an enemy, you have a 4% chance to gain a warp charge. So as long as I stay with somebody, you know,
Yeah.
or the group,
Yeah.
I got a pretty good chance of constantly getting warp charges.
Yeah.
And then once I get 4, I just Soul Blaze everybody. The other option at 25 is all attacks have a 10% chance to brain burst a target. This cannot occur while it critical and has a cooldown of 15 seconds. So every 15 seconds, technically, I could be brain bursting people. Just, you know, that's more warp charges. Which will lead me to 30, which 30 I'm kind of like, I don't even know. I think I'm going to do Ascendant Blaze, which is
Yeah.
My ability will expand all my warp charges and apply stacks of Soul Blaze to enemies hit
With your...
based on the number of warp
Yeah.
based on the number of things. So just ability, everybody's on fire.
Yeah.
Stay with the group. Gain warp charges, yada yada yada. I think that's how it's gonna work. Dude, you.
So much to do, so much to do. Set the date
I
and
want
time
a
to get
new
the process
Force
underway.
Sword. That's what I want.
Yeah, I haven't seen one since pretty low levels.
I've got one that's like it's blue and it's like 286 damage or 286 power, and I'm like, it's okay. I'm gonna upgrade it. I'm saving to upgrade it. But I'm playing at level 2 difficulty right now, so it's what I've been using for a while now, or I could use.
I'm still, like I said, liking the one where you fall on the move. Well, you fall on the move a lot better.
Oh yeah.
And yes, I agree with you on the soundtrack. Talking to one of the people in my game, but he said about the soundtrack when you're doing the coolant rod thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Good one.
I'm gonna, and for similar reasons, when I do a video that'll be just to fight that Yeah, that was where I had to take melee into my own hands,
Enemies bedded in.
which is not preferred.
And you're the...
Psyker.
Who are you on this? Psyker? It's not preferred.
So, I am definitely going to be doing my...
Have you sanctioned?
It's gonna be tough. Anyway, the point being that... Sorry, train of thought. The point being that, I mean, I have a yet better tactical axe, the sword that's the assassin thing. If I have to kill something that's a soft skin elite, it's actually ridiculously good at the job.
Covering fire now! My sibling needs cover!
I was gonna
Bomber is
say-
on the upper level left. There's
I was
another
gonna
one.
say
Too.
as far as the Psyker is concerned, the 3 best weapons that the Psyker has for melee is the tactical axe, force sword, or the assault chainsaw.
Grenades! Quotidian!
Everything else just doesn't cut
Yes!
it.
Flow through me!
Yeah, I mean, it's funny, because you don't need to be the budget zealot.
Yeah. I mean, the Zealot's got some weapons that are, absolutely perfect.
That's the thing about
for-
that video that I keep mentioning. Or rather, I'm going to turn it into a 3-minute video instead of just a 60-second video, because the whole fight is actually pretty rocking. But yeah, there was a zealot with the low HP build who had a flamer, and she did her job. But the thing is, everybody else did theirs too, including me. It was pretty sweet. And that's the thing, if everybody does their job reasonably well, covers each other's backs, it's magic.
Turning back from this.
Oh, whoops. I saw a guy dropping, it turned out to be one of our guys.
I find myself as I play the Psyker that I
Bomber is slain!
buddy up with either the Odin
Yeah.
or
That's
the creature more than anything.
that's the
anything else.
thing. It's really good to have a buddy.
Grow safe.
Yep.
But yeah, this thing about Ogrins being underpowered, like, maybe slightly, it's not that bad.
I mean, I swear to God, you get the Odin, the stub, or the grenade gauntlet, he rocks off. But, like and you do with us. You can
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
shield, which is absolutely perfect for, especially if you got a Psyker heavy team.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got a Psyker heavy team, and if you got like 3 Psykers and 1 slab shield guy like I have in this party here,
Yep.
called himself meat. Good for him.
Yep.
But the point is that with multiple Psykers, demon hosts fall fast. It's
Yep,
incredible.
They do. Because Psykers, you get, as long as you're in coherency, you get 10% damage to
Well, that's too. Just the passive. That doesn't even start with anything that's build
Yeah,
related.
that's not adding their charges up or anything of the sort.
Yeah.
You got 3 Psykers, that's a 30% increase with damage.
Yeah.
Just that.
But
Dude,
on their own, it's a little. But yeah, if you're in coherency, you will take your little incidental hits and they'll fall off bounce off of your toughness just like they're actually supposed to.
Yep. Yeah, if you're not in coherency, your toughness drops very, very quickly. You know, blocking, dodging, that's all your stamina is. When you take a hit, you chunk it, your toughness.
I took out a trap. You should probably just ignore him if you don't see him. I took out a trapper. I didn't know I was there. I was looking for a bomber, but the trapper's better.
I'm
I'm much.
no tech priest.
Oh wow.
This looks beyond repair.
Prevailing damage
Our
is cosmetic. Deeper systemic malices lie within reclamation parameters.
I think that was a yes.
Ogryn had the grenade box raised for a bomber. I'm like, you can put the grenade box down. But it'll be back. That guy will be back. We're in very, very good shape for this last stretch. Get the ball rolling.
New task initiated. Deploy cryonic rods.
The last mission I was in, the team were they moved very, very fast, but like 2 people must have been on a party because they were
Okay.
literally side by side that whole time.
Ha. Yeah, I've seen that.
realized that.
I've seen that with Ogryns even, and I don't mind.
Yeah.
I just gotta learn, not learn, but I mean, just be in the habit of not shooting towards anywhere they're moving towards.
Yeah.
But yeah, people just need to learn how to play them better, I think.
See, I'm a toss-up between the Ogre. My favorite,
Trevor.
my two
They
favorite
can't.
melee weapons with the Ogre is obviously the slab shield
Yeah.
and the cleaver, Woodley cleaver. I think it's just what it's called. It's one of the cleavers. It's a horde kill. Straight up just a horde kill. But the Ogre's range weapons are retarded good.
Alright, I couldn't hear too much because I was dealing with some situations here.
Allow me to help, sibling.
I was just saying, melee for. I personally think melee is probably where the Ogre lack, with the exception of the shield.
Yeah, the like when you get to a higher level, it's very arguable there. But I mean, at a lower level, I mean, I wasn't the only person saying to this guy, get a bulk, Trevor.
Get a bull cleaver?
Yeah, try a bulk cleaver, and you won't feel like your guy's weak anymore.
Kill everything with that bull cleaver.
Yeah,
The only
well,
problem with the bull cleaver is you can't really penetrate armor.
but
very
I'm
well.
seeing so many people with armor-penetrating tools that it's a choice to. I mean, you still have your ultimate potentially. And it's not like you do no damage. It's you do much reduced, but I mean, if you go for crits and weak spots, I mean, you'll do something. But my point there is just hordes are just no longer a problem ever.
You might actually do this.
Yeah, not with the bullet, not with the bull cleaver. It's not.
Yeah. I mean, the main thing is that if you have any idea who you're playing with at all, then you can just build around what the Ogre doesn't have.
No.
You leave me no choice.
I can't control it!
Finally, justice for its victims.
Parameters almost met.
Sometimes guys need to learn how to do melee from the Psyker.
Very well, varlets. You may now extract.
We're in really ridiculously good shape, though.
But I'll miss all the sniffling about me.
Reaching the Empyrean! This is for the taste! An efficient domination! Over!
Back up 2 inches.
I was trying to get them on the evac.
This girl's literally 1 foot over the finish line. She said, oops, that's okay. Besides, I know how it is. You're having so much fun plinking away.